The first quarter. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Hardaway. And here's Gordon from outside. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Ewing with it. Guarded by Chamberlain. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's DeRozan.
Milwaukee foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton.
First personal
That is
foul.
his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Chamberlain. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Ewing. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Assisted.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside Gordon. Inside. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds.
Now into the
Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Outside DeRozan.
Kobe White.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Out to Nash. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And with his length
Chicago,
and
timeout
explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Now here's White. Outside Hardaway. Can they get it? Steve Nash pulls it in.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And then Ewing with the jam.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Hardaway. Right side, White. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded by Holiday. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, Chicago. No good. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Middleton. Driving the lane.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Down low. Out to White. Tipped away. And stolen by Nash. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
1:06 left to play here in the first. Pass to Hardaway. Out to DeRozan. Knocked away. And stolen by Nash. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
It's White on the wing. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Stolen by Ewing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Hardaway. They need this. And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Rubio. Leonard.
Myers Leonard.
And he makes good on the layup.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Into the lineup for
And when
Milwaukee.
you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Leonard. And here's Rubio. A rebound by Washington. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 14. Left side, Leonard. Goes up the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
That'll be 8 seconds.
And here are the Bulls now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
Dante DiVincenzo.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Williams with the block. Pass to Washington. Back to Chamberlain. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Jackson trying to break free. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Back to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
For 3.
DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Gordon. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen by Jones. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Redick. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Bucks ball.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
To the middle. Here's Ewing. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Ewing's got his third basket of the night right there. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's deflected.
First half, 2 minutes.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Washington. Now, here is Chamberlain. Back to Hardaway. Good on the bucket. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for Chicago.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Foul. First team foul.
Now here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Vucevic with the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to White. Back to Hardaway. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Chamberlain.
With the shot.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Chamberlain got 4 points in the quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
White with it. Guarded now by Rubio. White up top. And Ewing with the block. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan is so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Pass to Galloway. No good from outside. From deep three-point range. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Jackson. Back to Hardaway. High post Chamberlain. Out to Hardaway. And here's Jackson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here we go. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
DeRozan with it. And Ewing with the block. Here he goes. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. DeRozan in the corner. Outside Hardaway. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 17. Here's Middleton. Up and in on the layup. Middleton's got 6.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Jackson. Here's Hardaway. Now Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo defending. Now here's Jackson. Chamberlain trying to get open. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Assist goes to.
He can do incredible
Steve
things.
Nash.
He can also help you win by simply being
For the
reliable.
Bulls.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Chicago trails by 19. Outside Gordon. Outside Williams. Pass to Washington. And here's DeRozan. Defended by Middleton. Just 3 to shoot. Gordon for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's going to go back the other direction. But they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Giannis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin,
2 minutes remaining in the third.
for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Giannis
Driving to
Antetokounmpo.
the basket.
Yes, sir.
Giannis dunks it down.
Chris Middleton.
And I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Pass to Vucevic. Leonard with the steal. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. Holiday gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Into the lineup for the Bucks.
.125 left to play in the third. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Ewing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Assisted by
I'll tell you,
Dante
it's one thing to do
DiVincenzo.
this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. White with it. Guarded now by Nash. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Washington. Outside DeRozan. From past the arc. Another miss by DeRozan. Now the Bucks moving it up. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
At the line for the Bucks.
And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. And here's Washington outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Jones with the ball for Milwaukee. Allen inside to the left wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get the rebound. And then Ewing with the jam.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Outside, Green. It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Into the lineup for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Washington with it. Patrick Ewing covering. With the drive. And then Washington with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Green. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic, defended by Middleton. White goes in to the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nash. And here's Ewing. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Green. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Washington. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
DiVincenzo.
Assist goes to...
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Chicago timeout.
Chicago calls timeout. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward, and I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Well, free throw drops for Leonard.
Line for the Bucks. Myers.
Leonard hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Chamberlain. Out to Hardaway. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Chamberlain with the block. And they get it back. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway from outside. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Oh, Leonard in position.
Myers Leonard.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
First team foul.
Milwaukee making a switch.
For Milwaukee.
And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For Giannis.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Green bounce pass. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Third team foul.
Here's Rubio. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Chicago ball.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Dosunmu. Takes the 3. Now Miller. Here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Here's Rubio. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
We all gonna come in together like this. Here we go.